Welcome back to the American Dream. We've got a great episode for you today. We're going to check out one of my favorite parts of Southern California. It's going to be a good one. Let's get it started.
We do it in the spirit of going against the grain of the negative media, giving inspiring information, and having people walk away from our show with something of value.
You're seeing a disruption in both the real estate and the mortgage space.
A lot of people are just not willing to put in the work.
What video does is that it demands an emotional response.
You know what I love about the show? It's totally unscripted.
Today we are going to tour Orange County with a mother-daughter-son trio, Lisa, Fianna, and Gio, also known as Team Helou. They are going to show us what the Orange County lifestyle is all about, and it all starts with Newport Beach. You guys. All right, what are you going to have me do over the next couple days?
We want to show you what it's all about down here, the lifestyle. Bikes are huge down here.
Yeah, I mean, biking's cool, but I heard you're taking me to a listing with its own dock and Duffy. What on earth is a Duffy?
We'll teach you how to
Duffy. Oh, teach me how to Duffy. All right, let's do it. Okay, Lisa, this feels like a community that a lot of awesome people live in. Would I know anybody who lives here now or used to live here?
There's quite a few. John Wayne lived down the way. Shirley Temple had a house here for years. Charlie Chapman lived in that house right across the way.
Do each of these homes feel different? Like in this one, for instance, it's like a Cape Cod, but modern twist, like very comfortable.
The beauty of Newport.
Yeah.
Every little area, even every little street has its own just charm to it. It has that little uniqueness that sets it apart from the others.
Would you call this a deck?
Well, we just call it a retreat patio because so many people now love to live out on their patios. So it is initially 1,000 livable square feet out here, and you could easily fit 50 people.
And if your guests overflow, they just send them on in the Duffy. You send them down the dock and they can go on to the next house.
Well, speaking of, we have a little treat for you. We are going to take you out on the Duffy.
Really? I get to go see the Duffy?
Absolutely.
Okay. Seth, what's up?
How's it going? Are you ready for the water?
I am ready. What's up?
So who's steering this thing?
I think I am.
High and take it low. I'm feeling right from head to toe. Light it up and let it roll. Here I go.
Woo, Duffy time.
Are you ready? Ready to go? Are you ready? Ready for me? Oh my mind.
There's obviously boat culture here and surf culture. Would you say
Duffy
it's more
culture.
boat
Duffy
culture
culture.
or surf culture?
I think it's Duffy culture. Essentially, this whole electric boat thing started when a guy named Duffield, he was a kid. He wanted to take his parents' boat out in the middle of the night, but he didn't want to wake him up. So he somehow found a way to take a golf cart engine, fasten it to the side of this just rickety old canoe, and that was like the first prototype of the Duffy.
He still lives on Bayshore.
Yeah, he does.
And he's been the mayor. And
I think you have to be the mayor after you invent the Duffy, and it's that prevalent
Yeah.
here. You kind of have to become the mayor of the town,
Right?
just by principle.
Yeah.
That's right.
Young boy who drowned. Him and his friends were heading to Catalina.
And they didn't know at the time that there was this humongous wave coming in because he couldn't see the wave coming. And then by the time he saw the wave, he went to turn and the boat capsized.
After that, the dad went on like a 10-year mission, the rest of his life essentially, to get the funding to build these jetties. Yeah, because before they built these, the harbor was like, there were sand dunes in here. Like, it was not at all what it looks like.
It wasn't
now.
safe for
Not
anybody.
safe, no. So great for surfers, like like a nightmare
At
for
certain
like
times of year.
navigating.
Anything else?
But in the 20s, this man raised $2 million.
Wow.
What?
Nothing severe has happened since.
Except that as a result, on this side of the jetty created the famous wedge wave.
Anytime there's like a south swell that comes in, the wave goes and hits the jetty and then reflects off of it. And then that reflected wave meets another incoming wave. And that's when that peak happens.
Sure.
And those can reach 30 feet.
The first people to tame the wedge were a group called the Wedge Crew. As the Wedge Crew grew, so did attention from locals and outsiders who watched as the body surfers rode the big waves.
We'll do what we want. We're gonna make our own way anyway. We're already out the door. We gotta be free when we wanna play.
The popularity of the wedge soon spread and the body surfers were joined by boogie boarders and board surfers. Fights for the big waves created tension between the competing groups. In 1993, the Wedge Crew became so frustrated with the boarders that they took their grievance to the courtroom and obtained a blackball ban, meaning that, to this day, it is prohibited to use any boards during peak daytime hours in the summer. The Wedge Crew are still body surfing.
Make no mistake, it's a setup. Ain't gonna stop, ain't gonna let her. You told me straight that I'd regret it, but I'm already gone.
Although the feud between the body surfers and the board surfers was intense, Gio took me to the beach to have a closer look at the wedge and to meet Hans and Gigi, a body surfer and a board surfer who are happily married, proving that when in love and at the beach, we can set our differences aside.
Hey guys. Good to see you, Gigi. Yeah. Hey Hans, good to see you.
Good to see you.
This is Cara.
Hi, what's going on? Nice to meet you.
Thanks for coming out.
Sure.
Yeah.
Do you two live in the area?
Just up the hill.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, we were just talking about the wedge and how gnarly it is, and
I used to
what a
surf in
crazy
high
thing.
school.
See, there you go. This is the
How
guy to
long
talk
have you
to.
two lived here?
I've lived here since '74. Yeah, but I used to come down as a kid.
Do you still surf?
Oh yeah, I still
Okay.
surf. She's a bodyboarder.
That's
She's
great.
Little Corona del Mar.
Oh, it's a great spot. Yeah. Yeah, right over there. Yeah.
Summertime, go there and push her in some waves, and she loves it. She's a little fish.
So
we go swimming 500 feet out from the shoreline. I go, hey babe, we're a little bit out.
Yeah, you're like, how do we get in?
That's
Maybe turn
nuts.
around, and she's still a water dog. She's going out further, and she'd just go to Catalina if I didn't stop her.
That's awesome. So I have to ask, what was it like coming to the wedge in high school?
Well, you have to pay attention.
Yeah.
Because you can get hurt out there.
Yeah.
People do get hurt out there. You have the rocks to deal with, and the wave's very powerful, and you have to be in the right place at the right time. And if you're not in the right place at the right time, you're going to get hurt.
Right.
So-
Any close calls?
No.
No?
I was younger and maybe a little braver, and
Sure.
now I would think about going out there because, you know, it's a young man's game. But I know older guys that go out there and they shred. They do
Yeah.
really well.
Yeah.
This is where it all begins. This is where it all begins.
So Kara, this is the world famous wedge.
Okay.
And today you can see the waves are huge, right?
That's right.
A little calmer than what I've heard.
It looks a little bit like Lake Wedge, which it is sometimes that way, but in the summertime when the swell's right, you can have waves 10, 15, 20 feet high, and it's serious out here.
Wow.
So say someone moves here, they love the area, they want to come and experience body surfing. What's your number one piece of advice?
Well, there's a lot better beaches north of here. There's safer beaches.
Stay away.
This is not a learning area.
Understood.
This is an area where you have the pros.
Well, that's what makes it so fun to come and watch, like when there's that south swell
Right.
and you get those 15, 20-foot peaks.
You can learn
And
from the pros.
Yeah, and I love seeing all the kids lined up with their their cameras, watching their friends that are out there. It just makes a huge community of surfing, just fun and family. I like it a lot.
Oh man, well you two honestly are the embodiment of what I feel like this area is, and I can't thank you enough for
Yeah, thank you guys so much.
This is where it all begins.
Next up, we're heading into your neighborhood to find out what's going on in the real estate market with a local real estate expert.
Hi, this is Scott Evans with Cross Country Mortgage, the #1 loan officer in Southern California. And I'm here at Miramonte Wineries to meet Daniel Jarvis, the #1 buyer's agent for the best team in Southern California, Team Force. He's gonna tell me the lowdown of what's going on in Temecula Valley.
Hey.
What's up, Daniel?
Like the view?
Yeah, I love
Good,
it, man.
huh?
Show me around.
Yeah. So this area, the grass area, is all kind of like the members area. What's really cool is we come and we hang out here, and we can bring, as you can see, we can bring our dogs, little pups there.
Yep.
Total dog-friendly place. Again, this area is just for members. You can reserve these cabanas back here, which are amazing. So like we'll come here with our team. We'll reserve this for birthday parties, whatever you want. But what's great is this place is a little bit exclusive, so it'll still be quiet. They'll bring in, this will usually be, a bar area, but they'll bring bands in. A lot of jazz comes out here. This will all be an entire dance floor. Great, and it packs out on the weekends too.
Man, it sounds like a cool place. The thing I love about this area is how close it is to San Diego. I literally could be surfing in the morning and drinking wine in the afternoon.
For sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll tell you what I like best about this place though, aside from the great views, is we still have our hot summer days here. So when it's like, we do get to 100 degrees. When it's like 100 degrees, sometimes I don't like just a warm wine. They have amazing iced sangria here with fruit. Food's amazing too, but let's try this iced sangria they have here. And it's good stuff. Yeah.
Check out the views.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Daniel, so tell me more about this area.
Probably the best thing we like about Temecula, besides it being one of the safest cities in the state now, it's got great schools, some of the top-ranked schools in the region. But what we like best about it is, if you go just a little bit north, say you go to like Murrieta, up into Lake Elsinore, things are very brown there. In Temecula, you can see everything here is pretty green. What happens is right behind, like the mountains behind us, you have the desert behind you. And so because you got the Rainbow Valley, which goes straight out to the ocean, every afternoon there's an amazing breeze that comes through and cools off the entire area. And that's actually what the grapes like. So the grapes, they like the hot days and very cool nights.
You mentioned that there's a lot of new developments that are happening in the area, new hotel chains, new restaurants. Can you tell me about what's going on in this area?
Big reason it's booming so much is you had up in Napa, up in Sonoma, the big, where people think of wine country, that's where they think of is up there, but it's such a big drive. It's a long drive, almost 6 hours. We're an hour and a half drive from San Diego, LA, Orange County. It's over 20 million people that can be here within an hour and a half. So, if you want to get away with your wife and come here, if you come here on the weekends, these places are overpacked. We're just a little over 40 wineries right now, but just with what's under contract right now, in the next 4 years, we're going to double in size. We're going to be right there with Sonoma. As a matter of fact, all of Napa and Sonoma, they had about 3.5 million people visited there last year. And they have over 200 wineries. With us just being just a little over 40 wineries, we had 2.7 million people come through here. So a lot of money. It's a great place. An hour and a half drive, and you can stay at the weekend. And what's gotten real popular is all the resorts.
Yeah, I noticed when I was driving in here, I noticed there's a lot of buildings that are being built.
Yeah. So one of the ones you probably saw, Europa, which they're known for their red wines. They're actually building a whole new resort that's going to be basically 3 resorts in one. They're going to have shops there, some kind of shopping, a little spa area. That's the biggest one you probably saw.
With all this development and all the exciting news that's happening here, and how affordable the Riverside market is in comparison to San Diego, Orange County, and LA, it's got to be booming right now in the Riverside market.
Yeah, with Temecula being the southernmost city, we border San Diego. So yeah, if you can, if the resorts are going to double in size and it becomes a vacation destination, real estate, if you can get into the Winchester area, any part of Temecula right now and just sit and wait for the 5-star resorts to get built and all the growth, yeah, it's going to be exciting. for sure.
Let's cheers to that.
Okay. Thanks.
Now we're taking you back to Newport to grab a bite. You might normally expect us to take an Uber, but of course, when in Newport, there was only one way to travel. Okay, so I was gonna ask when the Uber was arriving, but now we're in a Duffy. Are there Uber Duffys?
No Uber Duffys yet, which is actually a little surprising. But you do have like a really cool Balboa ferry here, which takes people from the peninsula to Balboa Island, which is right over here. And that's been running for over 100 years. Owned and operated by the same family.
The Beak family.
Where did this town originate? Like, where's the heart of Newport?
I don't know that there was one specific, but if I had to say, I would say somewhere along Coast Highway and down here on the peninsula.
Thanks for having us, Katie.
Our pleasure.
You know, we really wanted to show Kara one of our favorite places to come eat and drink.
Well, we've got something special lined up for you guys tonight.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to eat. I've never pulled up to a restaurant on a Duffy before, let alone a boat. So
Very unique experience.
I'm excited. Let's go.
Let's do it.
This is so beautiful. What sets this restaurant apart from any others?
We have a really unique selection of drinks and food. We have one called the Hotel California, which is really beautiful and it's really delicious. It's a good like wintry kind of drink.
By wintry, do you mean strong?
Oh, all the drinks are strong.
Well, with all this talk and all this Duffy writing that you guys have had me doing, living the Newport lifestyle, I'm starving.
Yeah.
So
let's get
we
a
are
round
excited.
of drinks and a round of food.
Cool. Cheers. Cheers to Newport, Duffy's, and the American Dream.
I just came to have a good time. Now everybody here's like, whoa, feels good on cloud nine. Yeah, everything is here, right now.
It's been really fun to learn about Newport, but one of my favorite parts about this show is going into your market. Let's hear from an expert.
Hi, it's Joseph Onello, your host on American Dream Temecula. Today, we're in Menifee, California, which is a community 20 minutes north of Temecula, which features numerous gated communities. But this one, Tierra Shores community, it's a gated community with its own man-made lake and exclusive 310 homes. Just for enjoyment, check it out. I personally lived in this community for just over 10 years, and the reason why I love it so much is that we're about an hour and a half from Big Bear Mountain to go snowboarding and just under an hour to the beach in Oceanside. So theoretically, you can go from a morning surf to an afternoon snowboard in just one day. What's better than that? So I have a home just up the street. Let's go check it out. Welcome to my new listing in the beautiful community of Tierra Shores. This home you're gonna love. Check it out. first thing that you'll notice about this beautiful home is the open floor plan. You have 18-inch tiles throughout the main living areas and hardwood floors throughout the living room. Open floor plan to your custom kitchen with exotic granite tiles. There's 3 slabs individually with no seams throughout the kitchen. All cabinets were custom made, and all the backsplash is beautiful stone tile. Another beautiful feature about this home is that you have all 3 bedrooms are separated from each other, so you have a lot of privacy within the bedrooms. You have 2 walk-in closets and 1 standard closet within the bedrooms, and all the bedrooms are nice, light, and airy. The best feature of this home, though, is the backyard. Let's check that out. This killer backyard is perfect for an entertainer's dream. You have the jacuzzi with a hard top, perfect for low maintenance. You have outdoor fireplace with no rear neighbor. And this home actually features own solar. So you have a 0 electric bill for all your family's needs. This built-in barbecue has a hardtop palapa, grill, and refrigerator with a TV. So all your games you can entertain out here and not have to worry about missing a thing. And it even comes with some cool hair. All right, so the home is perfect for your first-time home buyer. You have a lot of military families because of the proximity to Camp Pendleton. A lot of military families relocate up here, and they love the fact that you have a gated community which is safe for their families while they're on deployments. It's a perfect family-friendly area. Come check out the Tierra Shores community for yourself.
South of Newport Beach is the artistic enclave of Laguna Beach, where Team Helou is also well known. We took a trip to see an incredible property with expansive views and a very unique way to take in the city while you're on the balcony of the master bedroom. Laguna Beach is a small coastal city in Orange County, California. It is known for many art galleries, coves, and beaches. Main Beach features tide pools and a boardwalk leading to the paths and gardens of nearby Heisler Park. Trails meander through coastal canyons in Laguna Coast Wilderness Park. Just imagine if this place was your backyard. Well, that's the case for this next home.
You know when you first walked in?
I can't help but notice that insane view. It's literally panoramic.
Every room has a view, including the sauna and the spa. It's all about the view here. And Laguna Beach has just all different levels of views. Like at the end of this street, you won't have the view this house has.
So that's Main Beach right there. And the area around there is called the Village. And really being able to see that and see the whitewater waves, it just takes this view to like a whole new level.
Every level, he's extensively used glass balconies, not to thwart. Your view will never be obstructed.
And at night you see like all the city lights. It's really, it's incredible. And Catalina and San Clemente Island,
Sunsets are perfect.
This is really dreamy. It really is dreamy. When you're out here, you really feel like you can feel the city. You can see the water, you feel the town, you can look at other people, but it's still so private.
Well, that's what I love, the contrast of the house, our listing in Newport, and then being up here in Laguna, because obviously you're on the water there, but here it's a whole nother type of element, and this is just as breathtaking could get.
Iconic Laguna Beach.
Right. Off the line appliances, you have the granite countertop.
Timeless classic details with minimal ornamentation make this the clad perfect gourmet chef's kitchen.
How many bedrooms are in this house if it's got a gym on top of all of them?
3 bedrooms,
Okay.
3.5 baths. And this actually could be converted to a large bedroom. It could multi-purpose room. It could be a family room. It could be a hangout room for your kids, a fun room, a lot of options.
And we saved the best for last.
Oh!
Look at this cool spa.
Wow.
Right off the master bath, view of the water. While you're in the water, I mean, it really doesn't get any better than that.
It truly doesn't. I mean, this is better than an infinity edge because you are just relaxing in your own world. No one can see you. As open as it feels, and as much as you can see the view, nobody can see you.
That's right.
Pretty epic.
Yeah.
This house really speaks for itself. And there's outdoor spaces off of every room.
Every room, bottom level as well. Not to mention the house has 4,435 square feet, and it's a saltwater-based water system, security system.
You name it.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So I feel like this house appeals to a lot of different people. Who do you see living in it?
Actually, I think exactly what you said. This could be an older couple. This could be a family. Options are limitless.
Yeah,
It really is something for everyone.
Truly.
So.
Yeah.
Artists, we're going to be very artsy community, home of the masters.
Artist, musician, family, couple.
Yeah.
Could be anything. Well, you know what? You guys showed me another good one. I feel like I got the idea of what Newport offers, the idea of what Laguna offers. It has been a great couple days with Team Helou showing me the lifestyle of Newport and Laguna Beach. Before it was time for me to leave, we took it to the beach for one last sunset, and I got to live out one of my 90s fantasies. We'll see you next time on The American Dream.
We could be shameless.